Hello and welcome once again to the Tuesday Night Live show. I'm your co-host, and this is a Tuesday Night Live special presentation, season-ending finale. I'm Bob McMasters, and it is hard to believe our two shows have come to an end for yet another season. This is week 43 of season 2. This is October 25th of 2022. We have another exciting new show coming your way in just a few moments. Stick around. This is Tuesday Night Live. Thank you to everyone either watching us live or via a replay. Please give a warm welcome to my co-host, the jokester, the Rambler Man, Stuff for Santa, and SchoolofSantas.com, as well as the Tuesday Night Live's very own Santa Spangle.
Hello, everybody. Oh, so happy to be here, man. This show is going to be something else.
It's definitely going to be something else. We have been working on it for some time here, getting it lined up. Our biggest show of the year, the most content, the most guests, and the largest script even. So the Tuesday Night Live show has found its last night once again before our season break. You know, it's so bittersweet, and we are so appreciative and grateful, but most of all humbled by all of your compliments, positive comments, and our dedicated viewers, featured guests, and friends. And we want to dedicate tonight's show to all of you, everyone who has participated, as I said, as a guest, a friend, or a dedicated viewer. Now then, before we get started here, we've got a couple of real quick announcements to make. StreamYard sent us a notification that StreamYard is having trouble with Facebook tonight. So for some reason, Facebook is not pushing the comments to StreamYard. They're working on it, said they would let us know when they got it straightened out. So basically, we're not getting any comments through our StreamYard feed. Now, if you're logged into Facebook, you'll still probably be able to see those comments as they come up because of the nature of what it is. But here in the studio, we're not getting any comments. So stick with us, and hopefully they can get it figured out before the end of the show. If not, we'll just work our way through it.
I'm going to try to monitor it the best I can here. I'm over here looking at all the comments right now.
Angela's trying to keep an eye on everything from her. She's got her second computer opened up and looking at the comments coming through Facebook. So we're going to try to do this the best we can. We're handicapped right off the bat, but we're going to give her a try here.
When aren't we handicapped?
Yeah. Number 2, we sent out a season-ending finale, send off to Christmas timeline. And our StreamYard studio only holds 10 people max. So if you're in the extras or the bottom half of the top lineup, if you will go out and watch on Facebook and then come in about 5 minutes before your scheduled time, that would help us out greatly. That way we can keep the studio green room opened up for those who are coming in for each time slot as they come in. All right.
The ones that are in right now should be good.
Okay, she says what we've got in the green room right now are all good. So very good. The Tuesday Night Live show can be found on YouTube and Facebook at the Tuesday Night Live show. And for your convenience, all our shows are recorded for later viewing. If you go over to the YouTube, drop us a comment, a like, a share, a subscribe, or even on Facebook. It doesn't matter. Just reach out to us. We do appreciate you. The first half of the Tuesday Night Live show trivia is brought to you by Derek Dugan, Sleigh Driver Apparel Company. Thank you, Derek.
All right, trivia time. Trivia brought to you by Slade Driver Apparel. Like I don't own any. Hey, anyways, what is the longest running Christmas show that now airs several times during the Christmas and holiday season? It has been telecast every year since 1964, making it the longest continuously running Christmas TV special in the U.S. of A. All right, once again, what is the longest running Christmas show that now airs several times during the Christmas and holiday season? It has been telecast every year since 1964, making it the longest continuous running Christmas TV special in the U.S.
That's correct. And because that was a long question, Angela has got that scrolling across the bottom of the screen instead of the static barrier that we normally banner.
Didn't you want to ask him how many times it's been aired also?
Hey, that would be a great one, but I don't have the answer to that. But hey, that would be pretty cool to know, because this is a very popular, as it says. So anyway, we're not getting the comments in the StreamYard, but Elf Angela is watching all the comments in Facebook. So go ahead and put your answers in. Get those fingers working. Some of you may know this question, the answer to this question, we might say off the top of your head. All right, Spank, let's move right on along, man, and let Angela play the other side of this. We'll be right back.
Let me get it.
The first half of tonight's Tuesday Night Live show is brought to you by Derek Dugan's Slade Driver Apparel Company. You can find Derek's store on Etsy.com/shop/Slade Driver Apparel, or contact Derek Dugan for all your custom apparel needs. Now back to our show with Bob Spangle and Angela. This is Tuesday Night Live.
All right, Spangle, I know you're next, but another announcement because of the issues we're having through StreamYard and Facebook. Angela's not able to comment back through our StreamYard to anyone's comments the way she's set up over there with the two monitors. So for those who are coming on live tonight, we have sent out a timeline, and we're going to try to hold to that timeline the best we can. We've guesstimated it at every turn that we could. So if your time slot, say like Eric and Moesha, for instance, is at 7:40, go ahead and jump into the green room around 7:35, 7:30, 7:35. That way we'll make sure you're there when it's time for you to come into the studio from the green room.
I just got a message from Tony saying he's not able to get in that way, so I sent Angela his email address.
Yeah, I haven't had time to get to
Okay,
it yet.
she says she'll work through
He's
that.
a long way. He's a long ways away.
Yeah, he's down towards the bottom of the show.
I'll get to
So.
it just a minute.
Yep. All right. Anyways, let's get this party started. Bob, roll out the red carpet and fire up the grill, because we know you are the grill master. We found that out at the School of Santas. Anyways, because it's time to highlight our first two guests from the season, episode 1. Stephen Arnold and Howard Graham came on to talk to us about the things IBRBS International Organization, and to give us details about the ISE 2022 Atlanta and answer all of your questions. What a great way to start off the new season with two great guests.
It really was a great show. Everyone knows Stephen Arnold and Howie Graham, and the phenomenal job they do with the IBRBS and all the folks that work up at IBRBS. Okay, so moving along, because we do have a lot to get through tonight, so we're going to skip through this as quick as we can. We don't want to be running too late tonight. Episode 2, we had one of my mentors and great friends, Tom Cordemelia. Tom is the 2021 Santa Claus Hall of Fame inductee, and our Season 2 Monday shows were brought to you by his quality Santa accessory supply business, santascloset.org, which he established in 2004. And we want to say thank you right here, right now, to Tom for everything he's done for the Monday show, and even contributed to the Halloween show last week. Spangle?
All right. That brings us up to episode 3. Our first studio guest, she is no stranger to us all. It's Melissa Lynn Rickard, a.k.a. Santa Mel, the rocker, and fellow Santa Claus portrayer.
Hi, Mel.
Are you there?
Well, I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hello, everybody.
Yes.
Having a little bit of internet problems. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm just so excited to be a part of this tonight. What a wonderful experience. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Spangle. Definitely excited to be here. I really wanted to extend my gratitude to you folks. This is an amazing, amazing thing every Tuesday night. And you put your blood, sweat, and tears in it. And it's just absolutely amazing. Thank you for all you do to the community. And everybody that was on this year, how many awesome guests did we have? You know,
Wow.
Thank you for sharing your knowledge, your life, your fun, your experience with us. It helps us to feel your Christmas heart. We've learned a lot through all of you. And for everybody that sponsored the trivia games, the prizes, all the little things that go into what this production is, thank you for everything. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for sharing a little bit about yourself to us as well.
Well, thank you, Mel.
It's been a year of growth. It's been a year of knowledge. It's been a year of friendship. And
Go ahead.
I think we're losing
Can you hear me
Mel's
okay?
voice here. He's got a little laryngitis, I think.
Go ahead, Mel. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I thought you were through. So go ahead and finish your thought.
Oh, no worries. I just wanted to thank all. We're having bad winds down here in Arkansas. It's messing with our satellite. I just want to let you know it's been a year of growth, friendship, knowledge, family, for being there for each other, and for coming together as a family to support our brothers and sisters when they need it the most. To all the viewers, page members, everyone watching this, on behalf of Kringle & Company and the Apple Blossom State Santa, I wish you guys a season of magic, a season of joy, a season of love and wonderment, and a season of creating timeless Christmas memories. And I want everyone to remember you're all a gift and you're all Christmas magic. You're beautiful, magical, and wonderful. And I wish you the best season ever. Thank you.
Thank you, Mel.
And we might mention that Mel has
Thank you,
a
guys.
program that
Thank
she does on Thursday nights with help of others in the community. It's over on Santa's Magical Fellowship Group. If you're not a member, go over and join. She and a bunch of the folks within the community get together, share ideas, fellowship, and much, much more. So if you get to missing a Tuesday Night Live show, you can always go over and get your fix. And we thank you so much, Mel, for coming on. Thank you for everything you do within the community. We had such a good time in Branson this year, and looking forward to seeing you again in person in Branson in April 2023.
In July.
Merry Christmas, all. Thank you.
I don't know why I said April. July
There,
2023.
July.
Because you were giving us an April Fool's joke.
Yes.
Hey.
Thank you,
Y'all
Melissa.
take care.
Thanks,
Thank you
Mel.
again for having me. Bye, guys. Yep. Merry Christmas,
Bye.
everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
All right, so that moves us along to
Christmas.
episode 4. We had another dear friend, John Davis Williams from Olive Branch, Mississippi, who shared some great stories with us all. John is a very devoted Christian and author of a book that he wrote and was illustrated by his wife, Rita. I don't know how many of you have ever reached out to get one of these from John. It's called Character of a Man Named Claus, and it's his journey in the red suit as a Christian, devout Christian, and it's absolutely a fantastic book. His wife done such a great job of illustrating this, and I kind of, you know, have not read all the way through it yet, but I did pick through it and read some parts of it that are absolutely fascinating. once the season is over with, I'm definitely going to sit down and read that from front to back. Everyone reach out and get one of those from J.D. Williams. All right.
All right. So we go on into episode 5. Our guest was Stuart Deacon Jr., who is a short filmmaker and producer, as well as the founder of the Santa Claus Workshop. And both his short films and workshops can be found right on YouTube.
That's right. And many of you may have taken some of his classes that he offers there in the Santa Claus Workshop. His filmmaking talents, his Santa portrayal, and everything that this young man does is top notch. He is really blossomed and going to be a force to be reckoned with for years and years to come in our community, and very knowledgeable and loves to teach. So reach out to him if you have any questions about some of the things that he covers in his workshops. Spangle?
All right. In episode 6, we had the world famous Shark Tank guy, Mitch Allen of Hire Santa. He sent us a short video, and I think he should have sent us some popcorn too. But anyways, let's watch this video.
All right.
Well, Mitch Allen from Hire Santa. I'm just wanting to wish every Santa, Mrs. Claus, and other holiday entertainers a very Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful season full of love and joy. And I hope you're able to help bring the season to life for thousands of people around your community and around the world. So, have a very Merry Christmas. And if we can be of any assistance to you, please reach out. So again, have a great season. Merry Christmas.
Very good, Mitch. Thank you for that. We appreciate you very much. Again, if you don't have a full schedule or you're looking for full season work or part-time work, reach out to Jenny over at Hire Santa, and her and Mitchell can pass along some of the great opportunities that they have in-house for Santas and a few Mrs. Clauses for the rest of the season here. All right, moving on along to episode 7, we debuted a brand new Santa. That was Santa Lee Penberthy. He was a little guy in stature with a great big giant heart, and he made his way up to, I believe it was C.W. Howard here recently, and with his mom, and took C.W. Howard class, and he is probably one of the most knowledgeable young men when it comes to the history of Santa, and absolutely is everything Santa he is infatuated with. Such a great guy. All right. Moving around.
All right. So we go into season 8, episode 8. We had season 8. Look at, I'm looking way ahead here, aren't I? Episode 8. We had Bruce Simpleton from Newfoundland, who was the keynote speaker at the IVRBS ISC Denver in 2018. With his TEDx presentation, Bruce is also an SCHOF inductee, Santa Claus Hall of Fame, 2014, and the portrayed Santa for 42 years and works with children's hospitals in his region. Great job, Bruce. Thumbs up, buddy.
Yeah, his TEDx presentation was something I think that a lot of us learned some things from, as far as how you put together a presentation of that sort and are able to share that with others. All right, episode 9 was such a fun show. Anytime you have Michael Howell along for the ride, you better have your seatbelt cinched up tight. Tonight, we are blessed to have him and his sidekick from episode 39, Michael Boer, live. Michael Howell has a brand new nickname. Yes, it is true. So bring on our guests, friends, Santa Coco and Michael Boer, a.k.a. Herbie the Elf.
Coco, there he is.
I gotcha.
Oh my. Oh, it was like hot chocolate. Cocoa. I had, after the show, I did go make some cocoa because it made me thirsty.
Just makes you Jones for cocoa, doesn't it?
Oh my, excellent.
So, real quick inside joke on that. Yesterday's show, we had Michael and Scott Seriton on, along with Randy, Randall Santa Checkerly, who popped in, and I was surprised he told us back in the green room he was only going to be on for a few moments. Everyone knows what happened to Randy recently. He ended up staying the whole show, and then he and I spent another I don't know, 20 minutes in the green room talking afterwards. And so anyway, back to the Coco part. We were talking about Michael being a co-host, and it kind of popped out. Somebody said something about Santa Coco, and it stuck. So, all right, Michael, go ahead.
No, no, I'm still giggling. And Herbie, you've got your elf hat on. I mean,
I love that hat.
I just came in from working with the reindeer, so I had to look like one to get in their minds.
He bought that hat when we were in Hobby Lobby together, and oh my, you should have seen everybody in Hobby Lobby. Here I am, and then Mike's walking around beside me as a reindeer. That was a fun event. Yeah,
it was fun.
Hey, Herbie, if you wore that hat to get into the reindeer's heads, do not ever wear a hat like I wear. I don't want you in my head. It's bad enough in there already.
Now you're entering my world. They have a lot of voices in there, but they're all good. They're all good.
At least they're supportive, right?
So you found that hat in Hobby Lobby?
Yes.
Right on.
Yeah. Right on is Hobby Lobby. Well, we would like to wish everybody a wonderful season. Filled with all the Christmas magic, and we're thankful for the community. We're thankful for you guys, what you do, Bob and Spangle and Randy, everything with the show. We're in Michigan, as Michael and I both get the privilege of sitting on the board of the Michigan Association of Professional Santas. We're better together, and you have made us better, and so we thank you hugely for that. Michael, did you want something to share? And then I'll read what I've written.
What I have to say is very profound. Are you guys ready? Ditto to what he said. Michael, go ahead with your beautiful words there.
Oh, thanks. Well, as I meditate on, all of us in the season and for me in my heart, and it's like if I someplace and I could do a prayer or a benediction, this is a desire of my heart. So I wrote it down to share with you and pray that it is also pertinent for you. And now, may the spirit of Christmas renew within you the purpose of spreading love, joy, and peace. May your eyes communicate the depth of Christmas love to the deepest hidden parts of those you see. May your laughter be full and strong to knock down the walls that keep us and keep those from the fullness of joy. May your smile be from ear to ear and radiate the peace to those in the grips of turmoil's life. And may you have supernatural endurance to finish your sleigh ride well. And when you rest this year, as you drive out of sight, may you hear Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. So that's our prayer for you all.
Very good. Fantastic. Wow. Speaking of something that you said, Michael, that kind of triggers me, that may be dangerous. It's a two-way street. Just watch out when you get past the first lane to be sure to look both ways the other way. Someone could be passing. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. You guys at MAPS have definitely made the rest of us across the country better Santas, better Mrs. Clauses, better human beings. I told Randy that yesterday. Randy has enriched my life since I've met him and you guys, having you guys on the show as co-hosts, as guests, featured guests. Absolutely love everything that you guys do up there. The MAPS group is number one. Of course, I'm a Lone Star Santa and a Texas State Santa, but hey, we love our MAPS too.
Well, thank you. Thanks, guys, very, very much. Yes, and hopefully all your prep went extremely well this year. I'm looking forward to my season. I've got a brand new show, new props and things, and so did a couple test drives the other day, and things went really well. So I can't wait to do it on a larger scale now. So
and still, what's fun is we're still working on gimmicks and gags for a season this year.
Always a never-ending process.
The work never ends, guys. The work never ends.
But when you enjoy something as much as this, it's not really work now, is it?
Yes,
right.
We're fortunate to bring it out to everybody. So, again, thank you, Bob, Spangle, and everybody that was on the show. I've learned so much. I've made so many new friends. And as Michael said, we are better together. So this is a great community, and let's keep it going stronger.
Absolutely. And I do have a list that I've already started for season 3, 2023. Future guests. You guys are on it. You know you are. So I'll be reaching out there one in January, setting up some dates. And you guys be safe. Behave yourself the best you can during the holidays. We send our love to you and all the children and families that you will touch along your way this Christmas season. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a great season.
All right, episode 10, we had another Santa Claus Hall of Famer, inductee 2020, my dear good friend, Larry Jefferson. Larry told us all about his past history as the first African-American Santa to sit in the major Mall of America, and now as Santa at the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago, which is the largest in the Western Hemisphere.
That's right. Larry, of course, is here in the Metroplex with me, the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And he has really come a long way since I first met him when he was getting into the industry and has done really well. We were so proud of when he was the first African-American Santa to sit in a major mall. That was a big milestone. And he has moved on, as Spangle said, to the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago, where he absolutely loves being there. And of course, that's not all he does. He performs year round. He does public speaking. He has something going every day of the year. He is one of the busiest, hardest working guys I know. And we send much love out to Larry. And of course, hey, what else can you say? Another Santa Claus Hall of Famer right there.
I know he does a lot of those morning shows too, like Good Morning America and all those too.
Yes, he does. And here in the Metroplex, we have 4 major news channels, and he does quite a lot of different cameos for them. And you know, throughout the year, it's not just at Christmas time, but throughout the year. And he also, I noticed yesterday that he did the coin toss at one of the college games. You know, he's originally from Arkansas, and did one of the college games this weekend over in Arkansas, and did the coin toss as Santa Larry. So fantastic.
I seen that. That was nice.
Very cool. He said he practiced all week to get that flip right. All right. Episode 11 was a cool show with Jeff McMullen, who performed a few magic tricks for us. Jeff had performed for us during the school, Sat Bob School up in Edmond, Oklahoma earlier in the year. And we had to have him on the show this year so we could share what he does and some of his talents. We talked about being a Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey clown and his travels with the circus. He talked about how much he loved traveling with the circus on the train, the circus train, and then his love for trains in general. He still performs at a lot of the train events and train museum during the holiday seasons. He's also performed as Ronald McDonald. He told us the story how he contacted those folks day in and day out trying to get that job when they finally reached out, and was the Ronald McDonald for the Western United States for some time. If you didn't catch that episode, look it up. And we're very lucky because Jeff's been very busy. He's been putting together a little cottage, a small building that will be his Santa Grotto this year, where he will entertain children. He has also got the Santa University, Pringle University. So anyway, Jeff sent us a video. Let's watch that at this time.
Hello, my friends. Jeff Santa Mac McMullen here, and I just want to take a moment to thank Tuesday Night Live for stepping up to the plate and providing each of us an opportunity to join a community that is very special once a week, where we can learn and share together. I also want to thank them for allowing me to be their guest a few times in the past, and I look forward to future opportunities. This past year, I had the opportunity to start Kringle University and share a little bit about that on one of the recent Tuesday Night Live sessions. Kringle University may be a new learning opportunity for the holiday performer community, but it's certainly not new to me. I've been training professional entertainers around the world for the last 30 years. So go to www.kringleu.com for more information on training opportunities. But what's more important than that is that we stay connected each week right here on Tuesday Night Live. Have a Merry Christmas. In fact, I'd like to leave each of you with this thought. If I had a magic lamp but could only make one wish, I wouldn't wish for a platter of cookies. Oh, no, 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 no. Or any fancy dish. I wouldn't wish for lots of presents, for I need just a few. I'd wish for a merry and blessed Christmas and holiday season to each and every one of you. Merry Christmas, my friends. And thanks again to Tuesday Night Live. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Wow, fantastic. Jeff is such a quality person. Absolutely love him. He has done so much, achieved so much in life, and is one of the most humble men you will meet. Fantastic job. All right, Spangle.
Very good. Hey, episode 12 took us to visit our guest, Sherry Heath, organizer of the Santa Family Reunion, over there in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And she answered our questions about 2023 event this year. Man, did she have a bunch to answer?
Yes, she did. I think we pretty much wore her out. She was tired after that show, but there were so many folks that had questions, and I know I, for one, have not gotten over to Gatlinburg yet for the Santa Family Reunion. Love to go. Going to try to go. We're just going to have to wait and see, how things transpire between now and then. But gosh, I got to get over. I can't wait to be able to do that one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
All right, so episode 13 was a show that was a no-show because that is when we lost our beloved Daisy Mae, Gloria Grimsley. Many of us traveled to Springfield, Missouri to show our respect for Daisy at the Celebration of Life. Episode 13 was dedicated to Gloria Grimsley, Daisy Mae, and I know it still hurts us all in our hearts, and we still think about her daily. Matter of fact, I was watching some of the episodes from earlier in the year, Spangle, and of course she was on the show quite often, and I broke down at that point. Just absolutely another quality person that was gone way too soon. Sorry, brother.
Thank you. Episode 14, we had Mrs. Claus, Cam Richabach, on, and where she talked about her successful career and all the volunteer work she has given to her community. We are honored to have Cam here with us live to wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
Hi, Cam.
Hi, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Well, thank you. You're looking good tonight. Good to have you on. Your episode was one of those episodes that I was just taken back by because of all the different things that you've been involved with and everything that you've accomplished as a Mrs. Claus and as other charities that you worked with within the community. You want to tell us a little bit real quick about how you're doing and how, what you got lined up for this Christmas?
Well, I want to tell you that the first time you had me on for a show, I'd never done anything like that before. And it made a difference in my life, and it gave me more confidence. You guys are awesome, and I give you kudos. And about J.D. Williams' book, I have an autographed copy, and I've read it from cover to cover. It's a good read. And if you haven't read it, I think you get it on Amazon.
You can get it on Amazon, or you can reach out to Ron, and he does absolutely autograph those for those of you who, and so did his wife Rita. She autographed it. So fantastic.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And everything's kind of mushrooming here. I've been booking all day today, and most of it is volunteer. But I got picked up by Make-A-Wish in Denver to be their Mrs. Claus for their 2-day family event. And I'm just very excited to do that. And I think most of your listeners probably know that Tom Carmody passed away this year, another sad event. And I have been asked to take his place on the iBurbs directors for membership. So I'm very proud of that, and hope if you haven't joined that you will. It's just iburbs.org. And they're bringing back, we'll have the Santa's Heart Award again this year, where you list all your volunteer hours and send them in. That would be great to hear from all of you and what you're doing for our world. It's tough times right now on the news. I think our kids need us more this year than ever before. So put on your heart and give these kids, all these kids, a big Santa hug and Mrs. Claus hug, and it'd be great and all wrapped up in a big, well, I got messed up on that. It's bring love, joy, hope, and joy to all wrapped up in a big Santa and Mrs. Claus hug.
That's
so
right.
I hope you'll all have a wonderful Christmas season. Thank you again for your show. It's been wonderful to watch. Show. So thanks for having me on for tonight. I appreciate it.
Yes, Cam, and you're
So
right.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
We all miss Tom. Tom Carmody was a big force in my life. I talked to him every other day, every third day. He was one of my mentors, as well as you. I know we miss Tom dearly, and you know his shoes are hard to fill. I don't know that anyone could, but you know his legacy will live on through you and through us, those of us who loved him and was fortunate enough to be mentored by him. So Merry Christmas to you, dear. Thank you so much, and keep up that volunteer
Love
work.
You
You
all.
do a fantastic job.
Thank you.
All right, real quick, a quick note. We did get our comments up. They are coming through on StreamYard, so everything is good. They resolved the issue they were having. So now we are able to see your comments in StreamYard, which is great. Real quick, Spangle, Tony wrote Angela and said he is not going to come on the show. He's having trouble.
All right.
Getting in. So, all right, episode 15, we again was honored to introduce this couple to many of you as they took that next step in going professional as a diverse Santa and Mrs. Claus. Here with us tonight, two of my favorite folks in the whole world, in our community, Eric and Moesha Elliott.
Hey! Hey, guys! How you doing?
Okay. They're here! They're here!
Yeah, okay, first.
You guys are looking great, and I love the enthusiasm.
Well, Bob, first, I got to tell you all this. Thank you. Thank you for all the wisdom, the knowledge that you have brought to me. Off screen, on screen, we've had our personal phone calls. I could not have asked for a better friend. Spangle, man, look, you are the best. I'm serious. Your school, Bob, your school, I mean, both of these schools were the best school. Okay, I haven't been to any other schools, but they equipped me to be what we are today. And guess what happened today?
What?
Guess what?
What?
You tell him.
You tell him.
Look,
Okay,
look,
get it
I
out.
finally got the gig that I've been waiting for the whole. I wanted.
You get to go down a chimney.
Spangle, I get to go and do a tree lighting for our city. The guy called and confirmed today, and we have some other little photos, but I want to do the Santa magic and light the Christmas tree. Oh, I've been wanting to do this all my life. It is
Raise the roof.
Look, but it's you all that you showed me. You all showed me so much. You showed me on every single level, on every different type of clause, from the parade, from the in-home visits, from the virtual, everything. And then Spangle, you got me all the stuff. Oh, we did get our package. Yes, thank
All
you.
the cool stuff.
Oh, it's just so much that I'm so thankful for, because this community doesn't really understand their value and their worth. They don't get it. And we get it. I mean, finally, I get to do something here. I mean, everybody else wants this everywhere else, but I wanted to do something here in my own city. And that came, and it happened today. It was confirmed today. I was like, oh, we could not have been more. But I mean, but from you all, from who? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, let me say
Dugan.
something real quick while you take a breath here.
Okay.
You know, we can stand up 8 hours, you know, each day and lecture to you guys, and all we're doing is giving you the tools. It's up to you guys to take those tools out into the industry and implement them. And my gosh, you guys were two of the most soakable sponges I've ever seen. You in class was so attentive. He was asking questions. He was writing stuff down. Fantastic students, as I said, two of my favorite. And, I'm pretty lucky, too, because I've done numerous events for my city, my home city here, and it is a great feeling to be able to reach out within the community that you live. For me, was raised in, and work with our Teachers Association and our school board and Major Mall here, and even the city of Mesquite for different things. So I know your enthusiasm, man, and I love it.
Bob, you said that they were writing notes down and everything. We know how much these two people love each other. I'm thinking in the classroom, they were just probably writing love notes to each other.
Very well could have been. Very well could have been.
Yeah.
As long as they wasn't doing spit wads at the teacher and throwing paper airplanes and shooting rubber bands at us, we were good.
Our friend Gordon Bailey one time got a love note in the classroom.
It wasn't me, I promise.
No, it wasn't Sweetie. No.
No, it was one of our first classes, and it was hilarious. It turns out that the secret admirer posed as a female, one of the married women in the class, and he thought it was serious. He came to me after class and he started reading it to me and telling me about it, and he was trying to pick his brain. Who could it be? Who is my secret admirer? And I looked at him and I said, Gordon, we only have one clown in class. It took him a second to think about it, and he looked at me and he said, Bob, you are so right. I'm going to have to get after him. But he had him believing it for a while. It was great. Fantastic. All right, guys, you know what? We have stayed on track so far. We had you guys scheduled between 7:40 and 7:45. It is 7:44. So we're going to allow you to wish everyone your wishes, your well wishes, and say goodnight to you.
You first. You first.
Me first?
You first.
Well, we would like to wish everyone a prosperous, a safe, and a blessed holiday season. Thank you for all your support, all of your love, and take care.
See you later.
Bye, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. See you guys soon. We'll talk before Christmas.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Episode 16, and then 20 episodes later at 36, we were blessed to have Kat Immenhausen, the American Sign Language tutor who showed us popular American Sign Language for the Christmas entertainers.
That's right. And two of the most watched shows, of course, it's one of those that you watch and then you go back and watch again and again because you want to perfect your craft at the American Sign Language that she taught us for Christmas entertainers. Some fantastic. We had part 1, part 2. She's already signed up for early next year, 2023, for the Tuesday Night Live show to bring us part 3. And I'm sure that's not going to be the end of it because we're all craving sign language to be able to use as Christmas portrayers. All right, so that moves us on along to episode 17 and episode 38. We had Cherry Hill Program talent recruiters Becky and Ruby on to share job opportunities for chair jobs in many of America's top malls. Many of you know by now that I am employed by Cherry Hill Programs. This will be my 10th year at my mall. The first 6 was with Worldwide Photography. Cherry Hill bought them out, and then I became a Cherry Hill Program employee at that point. Becky and Ruby, they're so much fun. They're always full of cool stuff to give away. They are one of the contributors to the show when it comes to gift cards for different reasons and things. We just want to thank both of those ladies and all the folks over at Cherry Hill Programs for everything they do within the Santa community and for our 2 little shows.
Very good. All right. Episode 18, we had MAPS, Michigan Area Professional Santas, Mrs. Claus, Ellen Turpinning, and she shared her years of experience in the urban mall environment. She spoke about all the community work she has volunteered and then many awards she was awarded. What a great job.
She was another Mrs. Claus that we had on cam was one, and Ellen was the other that just blew me away with how much volunteer hours they do within their community's charity work, and work so hard for a little bit of nothing. And the thing about Ellen is she had been awarded. I mean, we had a long list of different awards that she had won through her community for her volunteer work. Our hats off to Ellen Turpinning for all the work that she's done. Fantastic.